Hi everyone, I hope you are all doing well. This video shows what my neighborhood in Magati looked like before Hurricane Melissa as well as after. While you look at these scenes, I will share with you one of the lessons I learned during the passage of Hurricane Melissa. So these videos that you are seeing in the first part of this video were videos that I took that show how my neighborhood in Magati looked like before Hurricane Melissa. I took these videos long before I knew of Hurricane Melissa. I took them because I was inspired to do a devotional on Psalm 24, verse 1, which talks about the earth is the Lord's. That's how I have these videos. And because of this, I am able to do a before and after Melissa. The major lesson that I want to share with you from this experience is that the damage of the Category 5 hurricane force winds did not happen all at once or in what we like to term as an overnight success kind of way. It happened gradually, level by level, stage by stage, and there was consistency at each stage. I was amazed by that. It amazed me that Hurricane Melissa did not jump straight into heavy extreme winds when it started, but she started from a weak stage and built up gradually. And there was consistency at every stage. She was consistent at the weak winds level. Then, when she increased, she remained consistent at the level that she increased to. And then, when she increased again, she remained consistent at that level. And she kept that up until she reached the extreme level. And she remained consistent at that extreme level, right? Until the damages that we are now seeing in the after Melissa scenes were done. Right? So that's one of the lessons I learned from watching Melissa bring my neighborhood in Magati from the place it was before she came to the place, the look, the appearance that it now has after she came. And I found that very interesting. Even up until now, I find that very interesting. I find it very interesting because there are times we have a goal to go after and we try to do the big thing, right? Or we try to do the goal overnight, or we try to bite off more than we can chew. What I'm learning from Melissa is to not do that. Start small. So if you can only start with one step, or if you can only start with, like, take the Bible, for example, when we are learning to read it or to build consistency in reading it. If you can only start with one chapter, be consistent in that one chapter. So start with one chapter today, then one chapter tomorrow, then one chapter the next day, and build that consistency. And then when you reach the level now where you're able to do 2 chapters, you build that consistency. So one chapter today, one chapter tomorrow, one chapter the next day. And if after 5 days, for example, you can graduate to 2 chapters, remain consistent in that 2 chapter until you can graduate to 3, until you graduate to 4, until you graduate to 5. That's just the best example I could draw from off the top of my head. But that's what Hurricane Melissa made me realize. She did not start with extreme winds immediately, right? She was a Category 5 hurricane, but she didn't start extreme immediately as she touched down. She started with weak wins. Then she grew and she grew and she grew until she reached extreme. But with every level and with every stage that she showed us, she remained consistent. So her wins remained consistent when they were weak. She remained consistent when she grew. And then when she grew again, she remained consistent. And then when she grew again, she remained consistent. When she got to extreme, she remained consistent. And it's all of that that led to Magati looking like what it looks like now. And not just Magati, but by extension, all the places in Jamaica that were damaged. I found that very interesting and very significant. And the principle from that is something that we can really apply to our life as we are going after our goals, whatever goals that is, and whatever we want to do in life.